What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is once again time for yet another backlog build and review. So we're going to go ahead and get the Wheel of Destiny up on the screen and see what we're going to be building and reviewing today. Oh, okay. Today we're going to finally be building the Funwhole skate shop. Funwhole, as you know, has changed their name to Lumibricks as of May of 2025. But the skate shop is a really cool, detailed little set. Stick around. You're in for a real treat. I'm Mighty Joe, and you're watching. Once again, everyone, welcome back to another clicktastic episode of Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe. On today's show, we will be building and reviewing the Funwhole skate shop, which I received probably back in March, so it's been sitting in the backlog for quite a while. And I can't wait to build it because it's a really awesome looking little set, and I think you're going to enjoy it. Let's take a look. The Funwhole skate shop is set number F9051, consists of 1,573 pieces, and is rated for ages 16 and up. Taking a look at this sturdy box, we do see that we do have a depiction of the skate shop here on the front of the box in a city setting. This is part of the Funwhole Street Fusion series, which is actually my favorite series of the whole company. I really love the urban feel of all of the builds, and it all started with the Chili Dog trailer. And incidentally, at the time of release, it appears that the only two Street Fusion sets that were in the lineup at the time were the skate shop and the Chili Dog trailer. Really awesome sets. You're not going to believe the little details that are in this pack, guys. Taking a look at the side of the box, we do have this awesome graphic right here. Other side of the box is basically just the normal stuff like, you know, company information and whatnot. But yeah, let's get this bad boy cracked open and see what comes in it. Alright, so opening up the box, we are greeted with one manual. The manual is a pretty good thickness. Almost looks like a book, like a graphic novel. Oh wow, we've got a folded page, look at that. Oh, several folded pages. That's new. I have not seen that in a Funwhole set, but no matter. Oh. Not only is it folded bad, it isn't cut properly. So you can see that it does come out of the book just a little bit. But like I said, that's not going to affect the build. The instructions are really easy to read, and you can see that we do have parts that you're installing outlined with a red line. So yeah, really good stuff. And then making its appearance, of course, is our service card. The Lumibricks sets also come with a service card, but this is the Funwhole service card that used to have the customer service information for how to contact customer service at Funwhole. So these addresses here are not going to be relevant anymore. You've got to go to Lumibricks.com. All right, and let's see what we've got in the front of the manual. All right, we do have the About Funwhole and a really cool picture from inside the set. A lot of times you'll have inspiration pages like this one right here that gives you a little blurb about the inspiration for the set. And sometimes you'll have what do you call it, little bios on the characters, but in this case this does not have one. Every Funwhole and Lumibricks set does come with the orange box of greatness, and this is the lighting kit for the particular set. Each one has a sticker on it. It has the number of the set. Opening this up, we're going to find our safety precautions page. And in this case here, we have 2 envelopes of lighting elements. That's going to contain your pieces for running the wires and the lights. We have our battery box, And you can also use the USB that's included in one of the envelopes if you want to run your power directly instead of using a battery box. And to add to our collection, we've got tweezers and we've got a screwdriver. All right. So now, let's go ahead and get these pieces spread out and take a look at what we're working with. So taking a look at our spread, you can see that we do have our instruction manual and lighting kit. And then we have 8 bag steps, but those 8 bag steps are consisting of 22 bags. So quite a lot of bags. Step 7 alone has 5 bags. Coming over here, we also have a miscellaneous bag of printed pieces. And that's the beauty about Funwhole / Lumibricks sets, guys. No sticker will ever be harmed in the recent Lumibricks sets. We also have included our F bags. The F bags consist of these specialty pieces that are specifically designed to route the wires through your set, as well as the bag containing our minifigures. So yeah, this is going to be a great build. It's going to look really good next to the record store. So sorry, Balcony Theater, but you're going to have to move down the bench. But yeah, let's get this thing snapped together. I'm excited. All right, friends, these are the pieces. Now, this set does not sit on a 32 by 32 stud base plate. It's actually 32 by 26. So there are going to be 6 extra studs. I'm trying to decide whether I want to center the building like I did on the Balcony Theater and then tile around it, or if I want to put it off to the side, because if I put it off to one side, I can use the extra studs to put in maybe a skate ramp or something like that. I guess I'll have to see how the brick building spirits move me during the build. But yeah, I've got a Mills plate ready for this guy, and I'm ready to put it together. Are you ready? Let's go! Okay friends, that's the build. Now let's take a gnarly look at the Funwhole skate shop. This was a thoroughly enjoyable build, you guys. I'm so glad I was able to finally build this. I mean, I could have built it anytime I wanted to, but you know how I pick my backlog sets, by spinning the wheel of destiny. So yeah, really amazing set. Brick quality was superb. Clutch power is great. The instructions were nice and clear. Had no problems. Let's take a look at our minifigures. This is our first minifigure. And the thing about these Funwhole minifigures is the baseball caps always hide their face. So there's our first guy. He's got a necklace with a skateboard around it that says skateboard. That's his rear printing. I kind of like to put the hat on backwards so you can see their face a little bit better. Give them a little bit more light there. And that's our first minifigure. He's like the customer, the skater, who likes skating around, jumping off curbs and doing all kinds of stuff like that. This guy right here, I would presume to be the skate shop worker, who also lives upstairs. He's got some really cool print on his hoodie and a really cool beanie or toque, depending on where you're watching from. And it looks like it says Traveler on his sweatshirt. And then we've got this figure right here. He's just kind of like, you know, another customer that likes to come by and watch the skaters do tricks and whatnot. This guy's a little jacket on, number 15 on the back, and he is carrying a camera. They can capture all those cool tricks on film. Really cool looking little figure. And now looking at our skate shop, superb design. You can see, as I said earlier, I couldn't decide if I wanted to center the build or if I wanted to put it off to one side. I decided to put it off to one side so that later on, if I wanted to, I could expand this and make it a skate park. Maybe put some ramps there or whatnot. I've seen a lot of people do that. So it's not really an original idea, but yeah. And if not, then I'll just bump it up against another set and I'll have a nice little sidewalk here. I can replace some of the tiles with jumper plates so that way people will have where to stand, maybe put some benches, trees, all kinds of different things. The possibilities are endless. But yeah, I decided to put it off to the left so that I would have this extra space allocated. Now going around, you can see some of the details that we'll take a closer look at in a minute. But the amount of details on these Funwhole Lumibricks sets, guys, it's just phenomenal. Absolutely love them. There is a misprint in the manual that shows that stop sign should be right side up, but it's like this on all the sets. So they were just mass printed incorrectly, whether it was the piece that was misprinted or it was the actual book that was misprinted. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Over here in the back, we do have some greenery and some stuff. Take a closer look in a minute. And then we've got two access doors here in the back. Got some more greenery on the side. This really cool drainage pipe. This side of the building's pretty plain, but I mean, it's to be expected. That's probably where you'd bump it up against something else. But yeah, awesome kit. And I had no problem with the lighting. But let's go ahead and break this bad boy apart and we'll take a look at it floor by floor. Okay, so taking a look at our first floor, you can see that in the front of the store we do have a light pole here that does have directions pointing to the skate park and the boxing club. We Funwhole / Lumibrick fans are still waiting for a boxing club to be released. There are so many printed pieces in this set, you guys. It is absolutely amazing. No stickers were harmed in the building of this set. We do have the door open for fun, the skateboard sign up there, the Truth Park skate shop sign up there, the Funwhole branded skateboard I thought was amazing. There is also a picture of Skateboard magazine right here. There is a vending machine. It's got some printed pieces on it, and it is illuminated. Really, really cool. This little railing here, where the skater is doing his tricks, has a skateboard that's mounted there so that you can put him on there, make it look like he's doing some tricks. Right over here we do have an area that has been boarded up, along with the trash can and bags and some greenery. Printed stop sign. We've got the ladders, the stairs that go up to the second floor. We do have this back area here, which conveniently actually hides your battery box. A lot of people don't like that because it's really hard to pull the battery box out because it gets stuck. So you have to be very careful. You do have the option of running it with USB, like I said. And then right here, we do have an access door where you can open it up and you can see some of the details here. You've got hats for sale. There's a 15% off sale. You've got some water bottles. You've got some skate wheels. And then looking inside the shop, awesome details. You can see that we do have some tools. And we do have some skateboards up on the wall. And then we've got this rack of clothing here. That's what those extra torsos were. Those are jackets and hats. Really, really cool. Bringing it up to the front like this, you can see that there are some skateboards for sale on the wall. Those look more like snowboards because they're a little longer than the skateboards are. But really, really cool details. And then looking over here, you can see that there are some wheels behind there. Cash registers right there. Would have been nice if the register was a little printed, but hey, with the amount of printing in this store, I'm totally happy with it. And there's even a printed tile here with a picture of the owner winning a trophy. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to call him Zach. We're going to call the owner of the skate shop Zach. All right, let's close this up. Over here, we've got the beginning of the drain pipe and a leaf. This pretty plain wall right here. That brings us back around to the front. All right, now because I want to go ahead and keep things lit, we're going to go ahead and set the second floor on top. You can see there is a purple light under the fire escape that shines down in the alley. Looks pretty cool. So let's get that second floor on there and take a look at the second floor. All right, so coming up to the second floor, you can see the front has some really cool masonry work, an air conditioning unit, and a couple of windowsill planters. Coming around the side, we do have some graffiti right here. It does say skate. We've got a light shining down on it, which looks really cool. And the lights are out. Coming around the back, as we do have more foliage right there, we've got another access door that's going to show us into the apartment. So if we open that up, we've got a skateboard on this wall. And looking in, you can see that we have a bunk bed with a desk under it. Kind of hard to see, but on the desk there's a boom box and another printed tile. There is a fan. There is a little dresser area over here with a TV on it. And looking at it from this angle here, you can see that they are watching a movie called Back to the Party. There is also here a newspaper showing that the skate shop is opening, brand new. There's a box up on that shelf, and I'm not too sure what those are supposed to be in that crate. I think they're supposed to be posters. But right here you can see that there is a little gaming system on the floor along with a gaming controller. A sofa. In the corner is a little bookcase with a trophy. And then coming around this way, there is a plant growing. There is a really cool skateboard. And then the ladder that gives you access to the roof. And then it's kind of hard to see. I think you can actually flip up the bed, but I don't want to do that. To see what the tile is. I forget what the tile is down here. Oh, there it is. It's a tile of cassette tapes. That's what it is. A couple of cassette tapes sitting next to the boombox. So that's really cool. You've got that loft bed there. Pretty awesome. All right. Now let's get that closed up. And we've got our drain pipe that continues, and when you set the second floor on, it just connects down here. You just got to kind of like line it up like that, make it look pretty. Plain side on this side, and then we're back around to the front. All right, let's throw the roof on it. All right, so putting the roof on, you can see that it does illuminate the apartment. When you look inside, there's a yellowish light, and that is because the contact points make contact on each floor, and it funnels electricity to each floor. Up on top, we've got an antenna with some satellite dishes, a really cool Welcome to the Streets printed tile. It's actually made of 3 tiles. And then the coolest part to me is the fact that they've gone ahead and included a barbecue pit. That is so awesome. So you've got a brick built barbecue pit. You've got a little light up there, a little plant, a little lounge chair. And then for your street artists, you've got this graffiti where they're painting "Stay Wild" on there. And this is your roof access. This opens up and looks down into the apartment. So a really cool, simple design, but really, really awesome. Yeah, this is, I believe this set is still available. So I'm going to go ahead and put my affiliate link down there for you guys. But yeah, definitely recommend this set. And right here, you can see we positioned the figures back. We've got our skateboarder jumping over there by the rail. We've got our photographer friend taking his picture. And then we've got Zach, the owner, standing over here next to Rex, the dog. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's also a bike rack here that's got a bike in it. So, heck yeah. This set, guys, is amazing. And here's what it looks like with some of the other Street Fusion sets. So we've got the graffiti bus stop, the skate shop, the record store, and the one that started this journey for me, the chili dog cart. And you can see how that extra 6 studs left like an alleyway. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at everything with the lights off. Wow. Okay, friends, that's going to do it for this build and review of the Funwhole, now Lumibricks, skate shop. If you enjoyed this build and review, please do me a favor and like the video, comment down below, share it with your friends, and if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you'd like to pick up this set to build and enjoy for yourself, I'll go ahead and put my Lumibricks affiliate link down in the description below, where you can get it still available, if I'm not mistaken, on the website. You can also get it on Amazon through the Lumibricks store there, but you can also get a 10% discount if it's not on sale by using my coupon code BRICKBYBRICK-MJ10 at the Lumibricks site. Also, if you would like to directly contribute to the page, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee page at this QR code and donate as much or as little as you like. All funds received at this code are going to be used to simply purchase new sets and improvements to the studio. So, until next time, take care of yourselves, and don't forget, when life starts getting you down, just take it brick by brick. See ya!